Daily guide they are saying me to dra na messing catch your mampon or yes to trace up a sort in Chimukakra. But the S article say more fun one of the placards, Gina Quanchen, actual no maybe na on you say one chair, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama one adreno. Some of free accounts and we are told sir from school paying for to start from say one country on of say one here almost nobody in Gitanobi. You better say and none of this are a year inside 2 friend collect one in coffee. Now on for our from I was a young February. You better mention catching in Nakasa. But quickly, my main car will say, Namia me fiada way, a Kumasi Cultural Center, Srekwakwa Season 2, Key Soap, Amansan Boa for Anna Afi Agbeve Herbal Center, where is a few, one of the 8 p.m. live from the Kumasi Cultural Center. Oh, to me, Asre, the only holding Brana because I do want to be intimi enko eye enkan enfama enyimre no chu pepepe na ewo Kumasi Cultural Center ya dia tata so kama mama nkoso so nka o se nyame ya adoma efiada ne memenda ne kwasiada na ne juada bedwam on Adom TV enyina ya begina eye asantimantem yekobo otikoko so eye otumfo say tutu na ne dakese a odi wa asantimantem dia hye Ghana ene eye abibrimem odi ahye ne munyame nyina no de bekoso ho bia no obehwe ewo Adom TV so na ne juada no e de bedwam afri ho abro ye ne mensin krachi bekasa ene mensin so afo bekasa ene eye commander wa santemante bedi nkomo na na mahimfo no binim so ene on betwetwe nkomo na ni na se pesi ehu asantemante won how won kodanda ene disema ho honom ene nyoma so etosi ntia krado se fifiada kopem eye juada no asantimantem ana ebegina ne kese na etimi edisa enkita megiri se na paye jumedi a eba so on the 11th of May our Physicians and Surgeons College onom no ye dey bo ye ma me mo aba so kwanso nko so uguso na na ya abefo edi nkita ho wa fisem so onwini asem kama wo de fa ma me ho ana se eno achi no o ka asem de bia fa ma me ho a bere so a sanfru mu a why is that so na wa asem beto akoma so no na ye pejado akọ Physicians and Surgeons Club okusha Daughters of Glory Jesus Papa Yankson any ajob to for ka hono yetimi na yaboye ma me mabaso e wo kwanso nkoso kra empese mo breni Lucky Herbal Clinic adaroma ana yedebra juada kopi me fiada ope Lucky Herbal a ohwe Kumasi a wona so efofo na Brepo Junction wona she Shell filling station no any Total filling station in Temope e hona be hu wona nkwabato fofo wona bie odi wona kire kaso aso anyanya adokwa no so saso na kanechi one Accra Academy and a again, Odi one chair Gomwa Ogwa Kroma, Winnie Bakwantempo, so the chair Agnes do kind of honor Uhon. For number C 0243 201244 0243 201244 and 0277 465855. Yadi Biadane Crown Koda Subiano Fakodom. But make I was one of betters, you know, Lucky Heba betters, Akutia, Cocoa or Quanstrom Koso. Ana Lucky Herbal Mixture and so Ekutia malaria or Quanstrom Koso. Midima Futiase or Tachiman, and pay ya chow or Quanstrom Koso, na era ya Collins, so ya chow Quanstrom. Well, Adope, he needs no introduction. I'm sure Samba Cover Bidjuma, a tifa, we are Safrana, baby. Na Yamana Kwaba no dear. Yes, I wish in the world, NDC 4B. Yeah, and Crata Mutu say, what Unia Opeso Titinani, I will mention how doing no. Kofa Kratanibia, or for wedding kudim, near Busani say. Yeah, I said, now what we are in the our better Haka and Sandy, a far so for Hesika 7 to 3. And the piano, Akobutu Yaso, I'm a who say, own to him for football in Emma Swafona, Anna. Why? No, what is saying?
I don't want to teach you this way.
That's about okay.
My Okrata for
Adomarakwa. I see.
God is great.
All the time.
All the time, God is great.
But some kakra okay na. If you should my finance minister, the work way. You only am to call was baby a do wait my finance minister na koye.
And you are young can want some easier. Nah. Mesa aya emumu we okasa no nika say monty me better over there. I'm after Mr. Setekwe. I'm a Magamasi maybe.
That's all.
That's all. Magamasi maybe. Say Shamahubu, and Shamahubu. Say Kamu, Gumufion, and Gumufion. Ami, Mark woman. Magamasi.
But the question says, Osha said they will be to say, yeah, here I'm at a crime or Canada that we could see. Say, so, so, no,
only Dama, yeah, Azembian and Kabiro. Nah, I wouldn't give an impression to our opponents there. There is disagreement in NDC when it comes to Setekwe and the economy. No, we are all united. We are all united as a party. I wouldn't want to comment on that.
Specifically, what is your challenge in terms of Setekwe Nyoma or you know, and she said you go akwemono.
Mama in.
I don't pay my main car. Remember so no a contractor for you gishe mudi want to suffer and show for. In the say Osika Semono.
Oh, President, Obayomo with you. Mama in, the President has given us hope. And he is the leader of our party and the President of the Republic of Ghana. Now in politics, you told where your President moves. You told that line.
Whether good or bad.
There is always good. There is no bad. There is always good in following your leader and the President. There is nothing bad about it.
He cannot be right all the time.
No, yes, he's a human being. Na we lead them on Nyangupon way in Amon. Na you don't betray your leader. The where he goes as the commander in chief or supervise troops on the battlefield, then you will need to follow where he directs, and he is giving us hope. There is one thing that we should understand him. He is steering the wheel. And if he's telling you the economy will turn around, I know what he's talking about. And I know a lot has passed under the bridge. So far as foreign direct investments into this country is concerned. By September, October going in, we'll all be laughing. At least majority. You see the economy being cushioned and the economy improving.
Professor Okasa, because President Akasa said there is hope.
No, I didn't mean
President Crack Casado.
No, President Okasa. He feels it. I didn't day and night or not.
And I mean, say he's full of promises. One of the discussions
yes.
we have on our pay.
Promises are hope. You see,
full of promises. Full of promises.
Full of promises. Commission you will not get out there. Nyagupone Yachem there. We be a better poor. You have to believe it. It is the belief.
But the promises in the way we are
Oh, now look at projects are organ inspected. It tells you a lot. The Ashanti region has had its share of the cake. NDC is moving gradually, though we are faced with challenges. But we are giving every region its due share. And we are prioritizing projects that will benefit the mass of the people.
Challenges, I'm your party's general secretary, I could suggest a heritage fund, MVS and boom, the house.
Ikunism no dey na
eko yange sika idea to man egoism
enjiriman wo ba na airports wo ya ga akwem na wonyi nsum no enwa na school ada enyi wa na enjiriman enyi fa na wo gogusi ade. If you don't take care of the future by building a very strong infrastructure, Do you want to send Ghana back to the old age or to the medieval age, where Ghana, whereas African countries in Yara move forward in, na Ghana, I some titi kro. That's what we want. No, as I'm all in there, we are faced with crisis.
I want 20 million.
What is important in there? We are discover wells from one well to another, which gives us the hope that in future Ghana will be a major oil exporter. Since not for future generation alone, for us too. Because if we live well, our future generation will also come and live well. How would the future generation come and enjoy the fruit of our labor?
Heritage Fund.
No, Charlie, you see, we need to shore up the strength of our city. The city is nosediving, is depreciating fast against the dollar. So how do you shore up the strength of the city? Because shoring up the strength of the city will also help, because it would have benefited us if we export more. But exporting we believe more in import than export. Recently, President Oyiche import into the country. And so we have become an importer, not an exporter.
But the president, the president who should say
the president will have to talk.
President who should say the Nipa, as a show, yes, a comedy. President, I comedy.
Yes, and that name MPP or Messi. Kwabra Santi, etuwe sisi ya na paswa da menyo na wumba waso na pa wo ko school ne inye koko mo koko po inye bi mo won o de mo wumba na hwehiem de won ko na wo be fi school wi abi wo ba next man wo fie nse boko man so, because they believe in their father, because he is their role model. Wo boko neje no so enya breathing space na ekechima na enya bibi kakra nti wo be fi school wo baba
but you wait me akasa na ma we nyina, especially when what demonstrate your man say oka what you say eyo. That's why you are able to tell your kids say munko na mumra, because with instances of dumso
o man ya was me on to order the okodu baby na oye jin kakra school fees number for mo umba wo gina wonyim na da ame school fees on school ni enko teacher bohwe ntu mun kan bibi ncha na wonga gacha wo teacher da. It happens to all of us. Kan dumso
we are memu
fiti kwame nkuma build a wonsi akosombo ma generator o ma akosombo be dumso yenye bi a kapemene
aya na yepe improvement yempe comparison.
No, but you see, sometimes you know what, in a magade ibinum 8 years. That's fine.
Improvement.
No, that's fine. Say, oh yeah, that's fine. And what the mega was a big one, and you wouldn't have been suffering by now. But you see, don't let us look to the past. We are looking to the future. When I was on the ECG board, we signed a lot of PPAs with companies. Companies in the wash as the WCC. I even had to lobby a Chinese company. Since American, we receive solar power or Gomwa Onyazi 20 megawatts. Yet in the Kakaka, GE Electricals from America, 1,000 megawatts. Yet is in the Bunde 2016, Yebudu election timing. We'll be able to solve this power problem once and for all.
The development
under Muhammad's administration.
Development is geared towards elections, and I say
no, it's not geared towards elections. It's not geared towards elections, but you see, there are some group of people, a political party in this country. There, on one side in there, say improper or there was wrong. Say wins when you book a crowd or catch there come now and we. Now, so once we did you want me. No, catch there and we
MPP.
That is why the president is trying to put hope into us.
False hope and a genuine hope.
Has there been any false hope? Is there any hope that is false? When somebody tells you that these are my ambition, these are my objective, these are my aspirations, you work towards it.
But some of the hopes are false and they are fake.
Tell me, give
I'm
me
not
an
relating it to the president's promise or the
give me,
but hope,
no, give me an example.
And I'm just saying,
yeah, as of far you go one way, they are not men of God, but they act as men of God, and people go to them for consultation. Be over 50 Ghana, be over 1,000 Ghana, but it's because of what he tells you and you believe in it. Believing and acting on it works. It works. But where we are, instead of all things that and there are divine interventions. We should understand that there are divine interventions.
But if you go by party manifestos, both MPP and NDC, most of the promises.
It's because of the number of years or the term of one's rule. No, I'm not going to execute all the agenda to be manifesto.
Even the demonstration, goodwill, nature say, Yamaka manifesto, come on, be 2 and a mobile is different.
You for thematic.
For instance, even to start with, if I'm limiting it to NDC, the promise of the president about 50 schools the first time they could see say after the 50 I come 900 by close of year. The next step is that free progressive education also as I this time around this time shoe factory.
Add all the promises. Yeah, look, it will come into being. We believe it. There are a lot of Ghanaians who are not NDC members. They believe in President John Mahama. I'm telling you.
Majority voted for him.
Look, that guy, there's an aura surrounding that guy, which is of a strong magnet that draws people to him. And you see, he knows that gift that God has given him. And that is why he instills hope in people. So for all those who believe in him, they know these promises will come to fruition.
All right, 1760 now the text message na bray na ajibre timi akenka. You hear him say Nana Fredra Ajiman Ofuriata so beba beka nsa wa him say na etimi atwa adwene. Madinka kacho say be komampon ene mensin krachi na be kwakodi nkomo about eye nsem bi onu susu say daily guide for aka enye ne kwa so en tia wa ne say pampayin sra hwa ode kwa santimantem komampon na nursing school e wono no na overhead mampanyin twam ho no na asukufo no atwotwo nsem bi ewo eye nnua ne nkrata so asem nyina bi ni se ekom de yen entua yeka ye ho kire yen na num na te obokata yi kire se mansin krachi mampo mansin krachi no ma asukufo no ontwotwo sansem no ekubu ntwire te se otwo na so se onkofo wana wofo embra no krom no ono so e de betu ma meka quickly say o text message number here 1760 name mobile service clinic potem no ebrena so sa beka from your crowd on the 10th and 11th of May ye ba mo ho nti wo digibox na say bia o hwa na etatete ko twitwitwi bia ba mu a nyame adoma mobile service clinic na duru ha enesa kwabenya for so enya crowd on the 17th and 18th of May Madina 24th to 25th May Dan Soman 31st to June 31st May to 1st June Anna Afe Tema 7th to 8th June Anna Kokomlemle 14th to 15th June Opeso Timu ya fresa numbers way 0244340415 0244340415 and 0244340424 and 0302 211-688 0302 211-688. Well, I will say
any man can be on the issue of this heritage fund here. Yeah, actually, President Mahama says, Abunda is prioritizing his policies. One, how cocoa be aka hinterland. How do we haul this cocoa to the ports? Back there, President Mos and Vice President Mahama administration, and we started with these cocoa roads, building a lot of roads, water to make sure the cocoa aba, the airports, enough, and it was that made us to exceed our tonnage from 700,000 to 1 million. Since yala, the in Chicheria road in say Mponua area hon, se wala efwa, a very strong, large cocoa growing area. Road it will help a lot to haul these cocoa akaka hamlets ne settler farming areas. Ma nye cocoa yetumi ezaba, and that will also help increase our export at the earnings. Government is looking at expanding hospitals. Your cheap compounds.
These are political words.
No, these are not political words. You see them.
It's in the pipeline.
We are not saying it's in the pipeline.
It's on the drawing board.
Being
Plans are far advanced.
Oh, hospitals are what is that?
Maybe
look.
Political life, no.
Don't blindfold yourself.
No, but I'm saying that these are political words.
These are not political words. These are things that you see. These are the things that you see. You see it. The government, the policy is to ensure that needed places are going to them. Nana Fedor Oporiata Nukum Yamu Zwa MPP will appreciate what the president and the government of the NDC has done for them.
Right. Nana Fredi Ajimano Foriata. Nana, I know usual style, but I think on 2 occasions, no, I don't know whether a deliberate on your part, say Obesha that there were delay time. Meaning the ABCD, but I know usual style, no, but on 2 occasions, lately, I told we do late.
Yeah.
Akwaba, I didn't.
I'm saying, many so call him via and keep so money. Ubovia na certain will be on here. Now there's what they would in a shame. Only you see a crowd, so we take a decision. And yet, and you work at this, and you will soon know your mind. No, I'm saying, it stops you from being Missy, and you will soon know. Name on bed, the penny, I have better woman and I only. Until Missy, and you will soon know. Name on bed, the penny, no matter now. Yemi anxiety, I will tell when you. What in your hand? I say, let me be so. Or say, I accept the Macano. Make us say because you know, say, and yet, soon now. The reason I mean, me pijani walk.
Oh, yeah, say. Oh, yeah,
because the end the AC, Emmanuel,
the meaning will be
but thousands now when you show you. If you are not looking supporters, no one one more did you not pay. I see. But we was my most crowd. Yeah, Panama. Every Sukrami here on moi. You say, no, Mamma, you became a friend, but you more quiet. Mamma, my father, my friend, I must say, still for say, my shadow, I sent Binti, but on my hand, Mamma, some mobile boy, I made the number bet to you. No, they mean, I call Babokoye. Very well. Quickly, you did come. Community now, a contractor for another 1 year central for Shiamu, or no shoe say,
okay daily graphic one kama hwe omusu no say the omusi capture isu ni or say me born tofa e dey am quickly we dey patcho or say
nti ebinom usu na ebinom utomum
ebinom usu na ebinom utomum ara na
front page no so
okay.
Contractor
for the
quotation.
When contractors are not paid on time, they tend to resort to indecent work practices, including lowering of standards, casual labor employment, disrespect for human and trade union rights, and unfair labor practices. In Tomono, Omusu Kesiepa Omude to Aben, and which is a free general secretary of the ruling party, Wabasenka, Yahuchi idiot. Nka ebeya sa heritage fund na isum ba bi kwa no yenkotwe ade emra na yemfa tutu se daachi na no ane ne se tutu ne o mayi a ye ma ye daachi ne so enya nyina so yi ti koma yi dia no quickly o ma me das
ya na me refi se na me adom ne MPP mpanimfo a won si hin Eastern Region Adom no betumi akodi pani we isi
na be fi mbo first by
de be nya ne sample na make asama opija no we hon man na panimfo wo say yes na ye ma opani ye ma odibia bia ya na manfo ani da so wo kwan bi so ti du ansem bi basa na pani e frefre ye ro asi du nketia kan no causa eba simple matter na kakra na mo beto so no muntumi nhwe so ama ehwan Emma se ye tokro da ye botum odun sa hye botum a ka okotodwe na watiti ho na asan de aba wo bayure no na honam na aka omore ene no won si afede yen san koma won ska fofo no won ni enkra eba no wo frega na fo bisa won se that's the call nti na yes anso na smartphone no so ya odin kra ne ba na ya no wasusu no kakra owura asidu nketia general secretary do see a chepos when you to me who buys over some of my a chepos house medium mobile who could you post bui assign to our home blocks it dimuska very embarrassing situation now we young some first cafe for being mouth okay a mamu sani ekoi ebi ne contractor for so and one isu adan no sika enu won ho e na asem a won ka no enne my camera now we radio no timbia me pre open na maka sem bi se upa yen fanto o man ni no enfrem mo ya mane se ne carpenter for enfre wa se electrician for enfre wa mason for enfre wa when you so anya steel benders contractor for no they cover all these areas truck drivers truck owners when you top petrol when you ton petrol aka obia contractor for juma inti se won ma o list no a nipa e ka won no e doso we ye kan won be ka se na MPP for na e ka sa compacho contractor for no won kire won card won ka sa no
won ya bi won ka sa
ena mintida se sanso e musio mintida se contractor bi e han nipa me ya adwuma o se fa party card brands nti asema ye kan e Ghana for how na yedi kakra na yedi hye mo nsa no mo anhwe so mo dada yen twa ya enunu mo hosere no se na mo twa esotro mo de mo benkum twa esotro se na mo di esika die na ne sen ye bobo so a yensi da o dida sada woyome nye kekeka ho ensada intino ayesa na pani bi ti so wura se du nketia ono nya tumi no okopa bi ma ono nko ane ho no sa blocks twa no eno me dia to nanim da me ne ti program so live ena me di to nanim mpenya dia ye di sie say it was wrong because unya tumi a ubuem ma dodo ni nya bi eno afi u free post ono kra na amanfo pe waboa because wo hwe obi but de wagye ahwe obudum uwie so so ye mfa daachi mma de enso so isi camera na hwe so na fa ye de
abada wa na wakra ma beka o ena oba yare tiji wa hwe no say wo de dina tiji enim sa na chiri na ma hwe
in a situation ye tire ye mi say ena na nye tiri di asem nti no ye mfa nko sa doctor mosquito no ho no de sa ayaresa we ya nya yaresa papa no abewo yen because oton adurama say nsu no de boy panie that's what's going on Say, give 3 a year, and say, and yet 3D, near slow mosquito. Say, okay, no, yam on way a pania issue. That's the difference. We will not allow that to happen. ANC, and ya dear bebaso. And to me, masonso. Na sana dream and can it trim what carry and no, yan find your jumabuna. Yes, a gun of Fusia or only say contractor fusu. Because of this kind of management. Oh, yeah, politics. I am a for politics, ni attempt the DNA, and I mean, I'm a casting wo. And I dream out the bet to which I say, ne obey ye, or china obey ye, that your man's being a beardy. Penny, I dream out the babber to her. I'm a to swabber. Ya fadri. Young fast idea 9 year jumano. A binum a crying near maybe. Into no crown nedino, and near ne. Into your best regana. Say ye be ye politics ni year. O mine, yes, very free animal. Among 4 names and menonia lute ye papa, ubiana me coin. Ye 3 year bishia baby. I lute dear menino baby a year to Mishia. It be grab my friends, I lute ne dear. Fufu no menguana busy with you, my crowd dear, my young manco. Ye was uncle mono. But does that mean, say, o my name? Maybe I ain't to me fan of with dear Honkomo. Until ye became your haniaco, or my name, baby. Ye can't come ubia. Because MPP bar bem, a bit pejania man. I look him pesa or casano crane, but on your own fast war. A church requiring a bush and Fubianca, Abia, when Beijing Huskako Hospital. National Health Insurance into a sutrai. When by the hostel, nature say be before fronting or buy. In fast war, would drink that in mountain. A young you refuse a rack of 4 G award be. And my NDC for a one, no way who you become. Efa WHO award because no ayen hihye ya uko school feed ya ye to local foods ne dia no anuane amangola no na epejo man nti ye den na mo betu sika mo asususu na mo de dwa manum se oman ni kọ nanim sonko ebi mada enya no no idea campaign 2012 won si e kọ nanim sonko ebi mada nti na contractor for no why are dada for na Nkofuna wajina wa name. Look, they are standing for thousands and thousands of Ghanaians. Carpenter for, mason for, electrician. Now, electrician Libya or Befani Bia, so your bema or your name, so your bar or kune ma. As I were bushing for Ghana for Yanko Yankwao, you should bushing for. Can you imagine the effect? Say, Kasabiaba. Okofifi Peter. Na Peter de Ankonya Odin. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. It is so called Peter, no Penisica, the Tiapoka, right. This is the kind of situation Abishima into contractor for Asu.
I see.
Meanwhile, where you may say, yes, Casacra went to me, I should thank him. It's a problem.
Okay, there, Kakra, what did you hear? You how to manage it. In Oma, you go back to 8 years of MPP rule. Look, these same contractors are workers. I know provision is being made to pay them. Now, a car contractors, 488 million Ghana cedis. The sitting presidency, I quite remember, in 2010. Oshaya Mutia contractors cap. Near share new projects at it. Ne Kufu administration a kawa of the contractors in this country. I'm not even not talking about these gang of 4 major projects. Government had to pay. No business no wujahi more catching in there. Kakana wujame we couldn't manage it. And now there's a new language here. MPP who were introduced into our body politics. Scanning the umukudi, scan. Aya, sabi the fragile. You people will live in that illusion. The yakadama, or President Mama. So we now better want to Abama no Budus. You are not learning from your lessons. Master, The problem we are facing, all the way you mean, started from them all. It was a syndicate, a syndicated trap that NDC fell in it. A syndicated trap. They thought they were to win the elections. Wayen kusukuma. Ne yami charger we win elections. Ne yoso be trap ayokutu. But you see, we are learning from our mistakes. Look, there's no government that is so perfect. Ever you'll be faced with so many problems. And sometimes, in your desire to help the people, some of your appointees will commit small mistakes. But doesn't mean that you should embellish it.
That's a confession. Confession, why you know?
On your confession. I mean, there, you people were doing it. Or don't want them to grab all the minister. We in the Zibo, we in the one more country. What's the one in this day, one cost shot? What if you brought him back again to that seat as if that was a royal seat? No, you people should stop this. Master, I know provision is being made. I mean, mere contractor. And I agree. There, look, I have 136 workers. I have 136 workers.
Times 4.
Every insider, MPP full room, CPP full room, NDC full room. It depends upon your what's on your 9 years employer. I won't go as now. Now, Tama, second floor, you tell one. Every month, you be a no,
I'll tell you complain for 1 year and over.
Problem Abakaka.
Complaining 1 year over 1 year.
Problem Abakaka.
No.
He
has complained for over a year.
In all this, government is paying. Especially road sector. One hour construct roads now, urban roads in Anika Kawana. One abani tube.
Scanaway. And Tessa.
Abanitia.
And Tessa.
But then, more in there. I gave you a 2 million Ghana cities. Maybe I would your 300,000 Ghana cities. Oh, ma be a bear 2 months. Would your call bear 200,000 cities? Now,
patch up, man. Oh, young trainer, maybe me, say contractor for intimate Chomoka. Then as I sat down there, Sir G. Danny said, at once, near you print the mouth. I mean, you bring the mouth.
Say something.
Confused.
Say something. Look,
because the contractor, all the contractor, for 2 million.
Now, hold on me.
You have a difficulty.
What Yanaka?
This is a so. Me busa the Emeka say ye nyina be busa. We don't need to be in government because some say yanko suku kura na. Ninje kakra na enso ye adwini ho say na me de oka 2 million cedis. So edua. Ade achi say okobo bi 2 million cedis. So,
na ehun de meka bibi kakra. De aya ne abambi ne policy. Eba na ehwe ne policy ni eguda etuado. You know, one of our thematic policy was job creation. Now, the MPP we introduce LEAP. Now we introduce NYEP. Though now go to 1 million a month. One boy was with 50 Ghana. Then you be increasing the call in Ghana.
So 400.
Okay, let us expand the base. Now we introduce a lot of models are Obotuma Bua youth now where you're unemployed. At the end of the day, they may have skills. And looking at the German system, German system of industrialization, equip young youth now. At least a lot of them will appreciate their white collar job and it's difficult to come by. let's go and
skills.
Are you with
question obisa na nya no mu no dey ma no.
But my background.
Abanzu felt that yes, it's one way of helping to expand the job base.
They will account for everything.
Yeah, bring a lot
in or out of government. You will account.
Now, that is the Ghanaian character.
Ghana for Subaino.
Yeah, there is something. Say, a good woman, a young a bunda your own fellow worker will come and tell you, hey, I been a man is to meet in the near. I been a man was you.
When I say, now he's
Wana ma entertainers na na mu de mu akoma kese am engineer
yeah kono asem that it's very bad no but it's very bad kasem
management once you go through that I sometimes ask, let us ask ourselves. The Kwame Nkrumah oversee factories in the I am maybe said that are we capable of managing our own affairs?
Because you sold it.
Government has good intention. Yeah, President Mahama into Mganjam there, Sika Ozima for the NYP and Jida, Jume or the Wadimbi Weji.
They had 400 cedis. Now, you know 100 cedis. You have 400 cedis. Now, you're here to man and 100 cedis. What are you talking about? Are we serious? Is this serious business?
This is very serious.
No, they see any year because somehow can enter soon. And before I call you, your wife, or say, I buy your wife 400 cedis. 500 cedis. Tell me honestly, one wife 400 Ghana 400 cedis. Sepa come on money. If you money I can't 100 cedis. Are you serious?
Why should I?
The concept. That's what they like to do. Personalize things. Deal with the issue. If you came here for somebody, if you came here for somebody, speak for the people. You want to make your point.
You.
Good morning, Nana. God bless you all from Frank. Nana, I need your phone number 0244 284424. Masadi Ashu from you. Wish my daughter Lordina Boafua Bequeen happy birthday. She'll be 1 year tomorrow. She'll be 1 year from Isaac Bequeen. My school, College of Health, Kintampo, is grieving in the hands of school authorities. Could you please believe same students in same class pay different fees and have different grading system? Wow, pure corruption in the school. We pay 500 Ghana cedi per year for educational trip and field trip, but not benefiting from a student. Okay, today is a 24th birthday, not tomorrow. I wish him a happy birthday from Adi Love, Ashtown. Charles from Delali, I see no reason why NPP worry themselves that they will come to power 2016 with all the hard work of President Mahama, they are deceiving themselves. And KKD, Commander Omayene and Nanaya, you're very hilarious, and it makes you make us happy all day long. Long live the program. Please talk for us. Pure water costs 20 pesos.
That's amazing. I'm telling you.
Pure water, 20 pesos.
You are a shadow boss in oil.
Check it.
This is shadow boss.
Obia send you text. And I'll text the media bro.
Pure water.
Shadow boss in oil.
Oh my goodness.
Thousands of Ghanaians.
Nanaya, Kaguma Sunami, who they pure water and 20.
Nipako send the on French baby.
Good morning, please. I want to know if the Konfanochi teaching hospital issue has been solved, because I don't hear it's not been solved. Woman is about African court. Okay, 15. Okay, 15 pesos. So to I am 5 pesos now, and I'm minus 20 pesos, but it's 15 pesos. Ghana's economy is down by 2 goals caused by NDC and NPP. So Ghanaians have to bring in PPP to equalize the goals and give Ghana the winning goals. I'm asking the Almighty God to guide and direct Mr. Agbesi Woyomi to name and expose all those who are involved in the judgment death saga without fear or favor. From Kwandes, Bedu Seshua Safnadewe Abba. And then good morning. RLG has refused to pay allowance to teachers who attended ICT workshop between September and November last year. The laptops are not forthcoming either. Oh, Ghana. Ghana, who supervises them? Now, what Asirin Ketia said about Heritage Fund is right, and it should be given consideration by the legislature. Nana Fredia is only mischievous. Bishop, Northern Network in Tampo. Please, can I react to the issue of contractors? National Secretary. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Unfortunately, Delali is very important. The National Secretary Contractors Association, the number, but we are so grateful. We thank you very much. Okay, okay, all right. If you are through with that, then Dominic came friend of mine in Kasa, the National Secretary Contractors Association. Please ask Alote Famana driver. Please ask Alote if he is aware that some government workers have not been paid for 2 years. Let the president and his cabinet forfeit their salaries and allowances for 1 year, and they could generate more than 120 million. No wonder NDC people have sugar words full of empty value. The NDC man should stop talking. His words are empty, like they're giving, like giving our promises. You should understand what Mr. Alote is saying, that Ghana is good now than NPP time. And what President is saying, surely it will happen, the grace of God. Inshallah, from Hajia in Cape Coast. NPP, you talk too much. If President Kufuor had created jobs in his era, we the youth won't suffer. What do you want President Mahama to do? What do you want President Mahama to do for 8 years? Where is the HIPIC money? And it keeps going on and on. Okay, so we're back.
We are back saying text now where Jack can is because light need become off.
But
ECG now Lutenum down no.
But
near my coso.
But
we must just deal with reality in this country. We must deal with reality in this country.
Bring the matter on board and then interrogate it.
The matter is there. You are teasing it.
You are teasing what? Yo,
so phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, the constitution in Pennsylvania when want to know. When you say ECG for it to me, into the wire by. But the truth is that night in baby call off. In Nana, the whole of Accra, about half of it was off.
Nana, the question is,
it's a serious problem.
You talk like as if it never happened in your region.
Is that a good answer for the future? Is that
I want the problem for you?
What problem are you solving? You can't even tell me what to do. ECG box. Then what can't tell somebody? I don't who said the problem you had prevented.
1760 my text message number.
Yo, I don't know.
Yo. Obisi your number.
If we build roads with gold, Ashantis won't appreciate. This statement is coming from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Dominic, we are about tape in my Please, I want Alote's number. I am Ibrahim. Ibrahim from which place? Ibrahim from Boko. Check out 0244332217. And that's Alote's number. You can have a personal chat with him. A question of being just to be said, Alote Jacobs should stop referring to what reference is he making? Alote Jacobs should stop referring to MPP era because Ghanaians voted for NDT to come and solve problems, not to shift blames. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in men. Nana Bunsu, campaign for Jesus Ministry, Sunyane, and Odiwe Abba. Okay, so your fancy answer. Okay. Dr. Anane Dakon, General Secretary, Contractors Association, Ghana. Doc, Adope Yedawase, na Honamu to say? Amen. Yeah, the contractor phone come. I'm saying na anam so am video number to her my Yedawase P. Na say construction adwuma na nkasa na contractor for so music asem no and what am to say?
Pede anope medawase na wetiefo hina omutie yen. No contractors asem de e kan na aye bibia ho kaka. Em say ya ye adwuma na so ye sika sem no aye yi kaka, achia kaka. And then say sisi ano oye adwuma under road fund na yentia. The average waiting period in here between 10 to 16 months. Ne yentia oka. Na hwe say wodi wo fie ekosi awawa. Na wodi akwa jisika di akwa ye aban adwuma. Na we expect say 90 days plus 1 the betua oka. Na yentia. Osha ne kwan so no. Eto bibia na ayedin kaka. Eno ase a press conference na yedi asem yedi tiwa. Say how contractors come. Because essence construction adwuma no adwuma yemu bi ya fire dia to ye hu so say ye be ye dia boa aban no. Enso edu bibia sisi na yentua kan na ye ne say ye kweko free cement, ye kweko free iron rods. Yakoye say wo bank, ya farm workers, contractor bia or workers or the ejuma. Na yentu omuka. Look at the impact on the economy. Because some contractors are dying by the day because of non-payment. Say, Honorable Alote say, with all due respect, some of the payment in Ebano, as a point of question, from the consolidated fund. Road fund again, that is a chunk of the payment that a year yentia and only a concern. And it is a bad one to say ye contractor sika. And no quite ye but the pays are yamudichano a harding. Most of the big payments that come through from the consolidated fund. Obi aqua do that normal grass cutting. Both a quite fu. And no the person will have to wait between 8 to 10 months before that person is paid. Sikame yahin. Pastor, you will help her.
All right, I see. But okay, Kawasem.
But Sisiano, Netini say, you will be a friend letters of undertaking. Me fan say abayin or contract. And say we oko bank now oko jisika edibe yejuma. Bank no so they want to cushion themselves. Say ko employer ona kwachi letter bra. Say ejuma yedima we say me no so say ye betuaka. Ye be in the joint name. Sisi aye kase since middle of last year. Ebesi ene aye kase. Ye twa sa de we. Nti say if you go to the normal market, no koko bo besia. Na usan the koko ye adwuma na. Share the impact. Abayne say now you hear a lot of representation to the ministry. Our sector ministry has been excellent. He's done his best to make sure that has been restored. But Attorney General is refusing to restore that facility for us. After all, and your this kind of money, he taking risk to go to the ordinary market to go and borrow. But we just need a letter of undertaking. Now, ufa equine so most of the projects have been abandoned. Or most of the contractors have abandoned sites. Why? Because one, you've not been paid. Inti said if the impression is going out there to indicate, he said payment is being made. Yes, the payment on the road funding, but slow. Now, big payments never is coming from the consolidated fund. So there are two separate issues.
All right.
How pioneer one letters of undertaking and then the slow payment to contractors. How do you go and do a work now between 8 to 16, 13 months?
What is the
all right, but Doctor Anna Nedako, my yentino maybe I see. The kind of she said, "Send office Abama Contractor." She said, "Down and send coffee a brebe and partner." Nyoma and I'm like Kwanswa. I wasn't carrying the Fado Navy and out training in Navy. Yet also, Munkita Udia money a more sector ministry aid, you know, or see DNT Attorney General for say. Chinchi sa kratano mode mamuno amufa mamubi
me answer no one after that na etini say omo buy press conference and run war international press conference ye kind say now on the normal conditions of contracting, that is the federal conditions of contract na CCI na use no, and say so we ejuma ma abaya you have to wait 90 days answer ya then ye twa so all things being equal within the 90 days in
3 months.
APR, as I said, about then 8 years. Now, actual plus 1 day. Into the APR, what you say, you can say 90 day plus 1. And no, into say no. Say 90 day plus 1, your employer should pay you. That is the normal A. Into no, they will sign a contract when you say, you are willing to wait till that time to be paid. Now, of course, in CCAB or a year, say you may be away. Some waiting period in America that is understandable. But where you go beyond the 90-day plus 1, now we call 10 months, 16 months, not a hard thing.
All right.
Not a hard thing. Then secondly, about the Nkuta Hono with the letters of undertaking, explain that your sector minister say, oh, my letters of undertaking. Now, your members enter me answer and quote pesika. Now, now, Attorney General is saying, say, we are told, say, or say, because of some incident to be a CNT, and ma abano as stop letters of undertaking, issuance of the letters of undertaking. Now, say, and a church check, and a prepare PV. And he said, Bibi Akwacho, why do you blame the ordinary contractor on the street? But so why don't you go straight and say, hold them accountable?
All right.
Take them to the local.
Doctor Aradako, Yadibesiana, and over Cassajumedia, na Yadin Comoye, immediately say in 7 to 1 hour. I was saying to Busa and no home seminars, no more at the Mayan. But as I did try to say, who goes to your Juma, and I'm a palm with steel benders in a more plumbers in and I'm what you are, Jumana Benavi, they didn't echo.
A humanity, yeah, and Cassay, I said you, I pay for an quine so. Obi yare na mkwan so oko hospital untumi fa gravel nkosisi kwan so na unja ho nti eden ya be but the pace in the rate of working on each side very 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 slow very 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 slow.
All right, okay.
Doctor, hello doctor.
Hello,
me patrol na no for Atani na me pese me bisa se nkofo amone won ye adwuma mo association mo estimate say mo be ahe workers na mo fa won na e bia electrician for labor for mason for how many do you employ on average?
Well, I said site dependent on the OBI schedule, but on the average where you have maybe 3-4 masons, I mean the handyman, the other handyman, laborers near the end of averagely for every site, you're talking about maybe between 13 to 15 people, depending on the nature of the project.
And at times your membership.
But I also say, and
at times your membership, assuming that more members in your Juma at once.
Nana, I get to suggest that you can do the maths for me on that.
I'm saying that.
All right, Doc.
So what is your membership?
Doc, but clearly, local contractors with more than 10. We are looking at
depending on,
and that's the point.
But then I don't take you so contract
or about 4 or 5 sites.
Yeah.
You look at it.
So you see?
But the skilled labor oversight, they are just few.
The point about that is that you want to see NIPA are affected. Now you can't, you can't say Nana Freddy.
They are all affected.
We are talking about according to Alote, or no Alote, say on your crown or NIPA 136. Oh no, yet assuming say 5 sites. Assuming say
in all my sites.
Let me finish my point.
That is why you have a casual.
Assuming say Alote has all 136 Nipa at the same time.
All right.
And no. Not say association for the year 50 crowd multiply. Or no Alote the year the calculation. Or no 136 no. Oka say Obiane and year number 2 and Nipa 4. You multiply by 100, you get 544. Can you imagine the number of Ghanaians?
Right, Yaba, the baby meeting or Chibi PJ and Saba Enkosunda, Anita Hotel, and Mwasipi, a perfect home away from home, and a room hotel, and so that was it. And I have before I can't want so much TK Barber Constructions, and so the stores are hold or they might to 4 bore or Techiman and the Kumasi now, so and I have can't want some at the actual. Yeah, the Hasta Lodge for Hasta Lodge or TUC. Damwase dan kwa makumako eduasa enum ana okwa executive rooms kama ebia so air conditioning DSTV internet service e honom de ntia ye kan say we need sa hotels biensa okọ na asante mantem titu na okoda ho a obambo ne ufifia efie ne hwa suban no obehu ope eye Hasta Lodge executive hotel TUC just behind Sugar Hill Hotel. Phone number is 05450182890 and 05098417121 and 03220257001. Both continental and then local dishes. 24 hours. Hasta Lodge TUC. Now, me adma, any kind of two for that question, Benjamin, Fiada, Memenda, Quesiada, Nejuada, or Kumasi, Yenemone, ya je December GFS na munia ya juma abom preocupe na amesa mbra so
amai ade ba ko asese medi hu komo pa ene mabun hu asem me pija asem because me ko yam campaign esre mpani for se mfetumi mam youth hu asem na dama koma so pa sa heritage fund se amanfo enim ne bobre anase bibi fiba anase na sikira mami nkira se ka on shisha fango hu sika nsem no the fango sika sem no on shisha ewo mrahye bedwam no on kan se asisi etwa bi to honom na dachi ma enya ho faso dachi ma no ene won ne hwan according to international standards United Nations youth near between 15 and 25 by Ghanaian African standards is up to 35 years old into obia who falls in this category says Canada homa wo dachi wo ma dachi unyan ketwa edachi. We have to be very careful about what's going on. Now, a binary system and a National Youth Employment Program buy for the same youth. One buy no, one should that done in Yama Ayini Bibi Atuni Din for Jida. If we are seeing Jida no, Hesenia Echo. You chin from any yes say no. Na say no one to me and Hesunia Mamma, more dachi for no. Na fi yentam musika na nka dachi money daso mo betum dia yibi no so yentam ma won ye hwe so mamwana no infanya ne won pe won betu scan bi sika na bi wo ho pa enu mu ne yetum de bom ho ban a na NYEP ewo ho programs ahodo owura kofo ne na pamfo dwen ho ese ye behwa ma mabunu enya adwuma ye no enu won bae no enu won abese no ene musika wo di no wa ewi ase no won sika kakra no so aya power to ama mo se ye hwe so mamo na daachi mo bedi mpanin na motumi di aye bibia ma echima for no over $120 or so million so far yenta mama won bio say we babu you don't have to be MPP you don't have to like what I'm saying but at least tie because you wo daachi me ma pa youth age wo kra but me wo ma won namfo me wo awofase no me won krofo a minnim won me kona me somninti ase se me dwen won ho. We're talking about the youth of this country.
All right.
Into Sasemu Ayeke, Heritage Fund, no. Media a come and send your contractor for a pejano. The youth across the country must rise up. It doesn't matter which party you are in. This one you do not allow to happen.
Rise up to do what?
They must rise up and let you know.
Rise up to do what?
Well, they should let you know. They will demonstrate. They will hold press conferences, whatever it takes to show.
Jesus Christ. Okan se mbi che you know.
Yeah.
O si dey sikenyi bi no rutu kwan na wo mmawa ebasa. Oni fie. Of from one. Penyin is in oman 10 cities. The J na fa yuma na mo komaba. Mo todo no so oman 5 cities. J na fa yuma mo komaba. Mo todo ebasa oman 2 cities. 2 cities yin ewa. Also there, the master need to me as in bad or go to 2 foam. No, this can shower. And the paying the band will be so on there. Now, Abadi, Sikana Mazon Abadi or Zaya is 10 cities in the moment. I'm a dear mammy for 10 cities. No, so you might MPP are buying 5 cities. Also, Minion for 5 cities, born also MPP. 2 cities also, Master would see me as in bar. Na 2 cities spend as a mom. The Musha na Mundum Fire Fino to form. Anima, ne what it implies on you there. You will see the hawk. You better Ghana say, you want Ghana
6 years
Ghana
of
to decay. There,
how did it happen?
Infrastructure, outside.
How did it happen?
Na Damafo, Wababoto, how Ghana has deteriorated.
How did
Is
it
that
happen?
what we want?
We'll tell them the story.
Right.
You see,
that
we are going to use the fund. We are using the fund to rebuild Ghana for the future, so that they will come and add more to it.
$120 million.
Oh, Butuma ye baby. Oh, my. Oh, Butuma ye baby.
And then line him bottom.
Yeah.
A bit to me a line him
I
bottom.
wouldn't into under President Mahama administration 120 million.
But
market, yeah.
The youth must rise on this matter.
Kwaba project is almost about $50 million. What I'm saying is that $120 million.
All right.
Only a contractor penny in the back. Very serious matters. 3 months na se mutua wonka. Over 18 months na mutua wonka.
E komo fro hodom.
Wo ku fo na bedo.
Adom for dem busia for so bo John Mensa support.
Wo e be bisa. Ni bisa na.
Na me aduma me dey chat to cry or offenso masse. E nyina yan ko John Mensa support. Producer director en ko bo no ko.
Mi sia asante. I respect him so much. There. First in the mentality, been with the King Solomon as an baby. But men share Makaka ammunition. Yes. Oh, yeah, a reincarnated King Solomon. Na Mamma Fisher Pa, Mamma happy birthday. But San and go on there. Oman home. Na on tuning and Sanudo. No from Bois, Santiman, no from Bois Ghana.
All right, okay.
Oman, no faso. All
right. Nana, bedroom, Yana, Yafuaso, Onkwaso, Nindian Sunko, and Trashia. Your jelly said, you Kumasi, now she we dear. You will trade you medicus, Yaudi, you will not quenya, Nadia, Sanso, Nana, on Semonima, and Wishline.